Hey everybody, this is Justin Robleski with High Point Real Estate Group. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or do anything with real estate, I am your guy. So, I was told my last video intro was a little bit boring because I was more or less standing against a plain wall. I don't even remember what color it is. But I decided to make this one a little bit more interesting to catch your attention a little bit more. But right now, we're actually driving on the expressway, going to several stops throughout the day. Because one of the things I thought about is when people think about moving to any area, especially coming to Ohio for me, a lot of people, well, why should I move there? Well, one of the important factors that comes up is jobs. Where am I going to work? How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to buy a house through Justin? Well, I'm going to show you several different places here within the city of Akron, the Akron areas here, that are some big corporations that are always looking to hire, provide great benefits, and a lot of great incentives for you to work for. Because a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of large companies inside of Ohio that you can easily come work for that are always hiring. So join me on this ride. We're going to be making a lot of stops here. We're going to focus on the top 10 companies, not necessarily the top 10, but 10 of the top companies that you can actually go work for based on experience. I've talked to people how they like working there, the benefits, things like that. So let's get going, and we'll be at our first stop here soon. Right behind me, if you notice, we're at Summa Health Systems. Summa is one of the largest medical companies in the area here in Akron, stationed right out of the city of Akron. But whether you're a doctor, nurse, any sort of therapist, any sort of executive position or administrative position, they hire all sorts of different positions. So again, great company to be a part of. There's a lot of hospitals in the area that you can work with, but Summa is definitely one of the biggest one of them, and they have a lot of offshoots, a lot of different offices you could be at, but they're right off the expressway here, so easy access to pretty much everything. But again, just like some of the other companies you saw on the list here, great company to work with. Welcome to the Akron Children's Hospital Complex. Akron Children's Hospital is ranked one of the best children's hospitals in the entire country. Not only have we talked about Summa Health Systems, but Akron Children's is a huge health system to be a part of as well. Alright, here's our next stop. Sorry about the sunglasses, but I'm literally staring into the sun and it was making me squint like crazy. But who has heard of the company Purell? I'm sure you have. Purell sanitizer. It's actually not a company, but it's a brand. Goodyear Industries is actually the company that owns the Purell brand. So obviously they're a big company right now, very popular here in Akron, and they're always hiring and looking for some good people. So here's another company that'd be great for you guys to take a look at. Alright, we have just arrived at the Crystal Clinic Orthopedic Center. These centers are all over the state, so they are constantly hiring for different positions. Obviously, orthopedics is a huge field in the medical field. They don't just hire medical professionals, but all sorts of different staffing positions. Very reputable company. Most people I've ever talked to really enjoy working here and said they provide a great environment to work for. Okay, so the location of the filming for this one was a little bit hard to do because there's several buildings involved. I'm actually at the University of Akron right now. What's great about the employment here is that obviously there are tons of different things you can specialize in, whether it's teaching, administrative work, janitorial work, purchasing, all sorts of things, accounting. It's a great place to work just because of the diversity of job offerings they have. But the University of Akron is rapidly growing and expanding like crazy. So they're always looking for new talent to come work with them and expand on what they're working on right now. Behind me, right in the heart of Akron, is Goodyear Corporation. Obviously, it's probably one of the most well-known companies in the country, but right here at the Goodyear Corporation, this building behind me is actually called the Goodyear Theater. I tried to take you directly to the corporation, but the problem is with the construction going on right now, it's almost impossible to find a spot to actually park and get a good video for you guys. But Goodyear is obviously a massive corporation. I know several people that work here, and everybody that works here is very happy with what they do. I recently know a few people have been hired as well, so they're definitely hiring. Obviously, employment is very important when you're coming to a state, so Goodyear is a great option if you move to Ohio. behind me we have another building of the company called Famous Supply. They actually have a building right across the street here as well. They have a couple buildings right around here. But this company is not very well known in the area, but they actually employ quite a few people. They're a wholesale distributor of HVAC supplies, plumbing supplies, and a few other things. But if you're just looking to work for a great reputable company that's not necessarily one of those national brands but does a great job at what they do, Famous Supply is a great place to come. If you see this very tall building behind me, I don't even know if we can see it all the way up there, this is the First Energy Corporation. Obviously the good news about this is where the economy is going great or it's going horrible, energy companies are always going to be existent for us, and they're always going to be a necessary thing. So if you're looking for a nice, reliable company that's always hiring and looking to expand, it's a great company to check out. Again, they are also right in downtown Akron, so easy access to everything. Alright guys, here is one of our stops at Infocision. Many people haven't heard of Infocision, but I'm willing to bet you've done business through them several times and just don't realize it. Anytime you call into one of those large corporations about your warranty or any customer service questions, Infocision is one of the companies that gets outsourced to handle all of those calls. So they're a very large company in the area. They have a lot of locations to work from, and they also hire a lot of people to work from home. So if you're looking for a company that offers some versatility, lets you work from home, kind of juggle the family a little bit while you're working, it's a great company to come work for. So check them out. Alright, I'm sure you can see the big sign behind me, but just in case you can't, we're at the Firestone company right now. Firestone's obviously a pretty well-known household name, especially when it comes to tires. I bet you're wondering, besides seeing other companies on this video as well, I bet you can guess why Akron's sometimes called the rubber capital. But Firestone is a massive company, obviously nationwide. They hire tons and tons of people. It's a big industry here in Akron. So again, this is another great company. If you're looking to have a job that you can be at long term, support your family and do a great job for everything, this is a fantastic company to come work for. Alright everybody, we just finished up our last stop on 10 of the biggest companies to work for in Akron, Ohio. I hope you gained some information from this, and as you can see, there are plenty of employment opportunities in the area. I'm going to actually show you some other cities as well, because Akron is just one of the big cities in the area to find some great jobs out there. So I'm going to show you a lot more videos coming up about different places to work in other cities, as well as different places to live, some great neighborhoods, and fun things to do, especially in the Akron-Canton area. But before you go, just like last time, if you could do me a huge favor, right below this video you're going to see a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up for a like on this video, and click on subscribe, which guarantees that you'll be sent a notice each time a new video pops up. So you'll get to learn a lot more about Ohio, see what's available, and see why it's a great place to bring your family and live. But for now, I hope you guys had a great rest of your day, or have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you on some more videos. Thanks.